Hey everyone, this is Robin. I'm here with your NEPA shows coming up this week on Friday, November 18th.
Hello, and welcome back to the Beyond the Break podcast. I am your host, AL, and I am... Oh, hi, Robin. You're muted. Hi.
I was muted. Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm not co-hosting tonight, but I'm going to be doing the John Fry thing and hopping in and out here and there.
Hopping in and out. Nice. Thank you. How's everything been?
It's been exciting. We had our round one show, and it was a phenomenal blast. It was wonderful.
It really was.
We had a big surprise, which I was, as we all know, really excited about.
Absolutely.
You want to tell everybody what that surprise was again?
Yeah, go for it.
We're putting 12 bands on stage in round 2 instead of 9.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment. I've been wanting to do this. Yeah, I totally missed that cue.
Wherever the air horn noises are.
It's down here somewhere. But yeah, so 12 bands. I've been wanting to do 12 bands. But we, this season is the first time we actually had like 20 music videos were submitted, so it only feels right to allow more to move forward and give them, a chance to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to see that many bands play. We're going to do them all back to back. We're still trying to work it out, but we're going to do a lot of really good music in one day. And if anybody's interested in seeing what the music scene has to offer, this is the day to come out. I want to be here. We're putting on the shows,
Absolutely. We got so there is some news. There is an update. One of the bands, unfortunately, Wake Up Paradise, who actually came in third with 257 points, had to drop out. They have some personal things going on, so they had to drop out, unfortunately, or sadly. So for that reason, we extended an invitation to the next band in line, which would have been Running in Flip Flops, but one of their band members had already booked a vacation basically right after the score came out, and he knew he wasn't going to be playing on the 26th. So the next one's Fatal Misconception, they are in. So
congratulations, Fatal Misconception.
Hell yeah. But the number one band that came in, Sour Station, with 421 points. These kids, and they are kids, they were there all day, and I could see them like towards the end, just like, they were feeling
so close, like you gotta worry.
Right, they were feeling the pressure, and I'm so glad that they stuck around all the way till the end, because they like literally jumped for joy when their name came up. It was a fun video on their
Facebook page if you want to see it.
But yeah, Robin, do you want to tell us about our guest today?
Yeah, heck yeah. So we have a very special guest. His name is Dronathan. That's not his actual name. His name is Jonathan Stieber, and he is an FAA licensed drone pilot. He worked on the set of the film Nanticoke that AL and I were working on. That's how we got coordinated with him. And he is here to tell us about his background with his drones, his photography, his creative talents spanning years and years and years. So That's going to be lots of fun.
Before we bring him on and before we play this music video, do you want to see his reel?
Yes.
Yeah?
Show us what he
Okay,
can do with
because
the drum.
it's a little long. I don't think I'll play the entire thing, but we'll get through most of it. Here we go.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that is freaking badass.
It is. Take a camera and put some wings on it and make it go. That's amazing.
Right. For real.
So it's all kind of like freestyle and cinematic. It's amazing.
But let's continue on here, and what we are about to play for you is Sour Station's music video that gave them the #1 spot in round 1 of season 4 of the Big Break contest. And right after the video is over, we will have Jonathan on. Hey, what's up, Jonathan?
What's going
Hi.
on? How's everybody doing?
Doing,
Yeah,
living.
good.
How are you?
Doing great.
Yeah, right on,
Yeah,
man. So we met. You and I met on the set of Nanticoke, and you
yes.
were the drone operator for that. Um, yeah. What have you been up to since?
Well, we met back in April, and we
Mhm.
ran a couple months with that. Since then, I've done some music videos. Been preparing for a lot of things with current events that we have going on in the FPTV community and stuff like that, and just looking for jobs.
Nice, nice. Um, so let's start at the very beginning for the people that don't know you, and tell us about yourself and how you got into uh all of this cinematography, drone flying, operating, all that aerial photography.
I've been fortunate enough to have a camera in my hands since a young age, whether it be a video camera or a SLR camera. And from there, it just really developed. For a while, I was doing action sports, filming that, doing videography with that on BMX. After that, I really got into drone photography. Actually, 4 years to the date is when I first picked up my first drone and started flying that. Once I realized that you can get off the ground and film, it was just a whole new ball game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really enjoy your drone flying, uh because you kind of mix. Well, you race drones as well. So you kind of mix that aspect into your cinematography,
Yeah.
where you go through tight places, you go like where the eye wants to go
Hmm.
already. I find that a lot of most drone operators don't do that. They fly high, they stay away from things, and you get those like really cool like
Yeah. The
flybys and
proximity flying
right,
is really
that
where I,
right, and I
yeah.
think that's awesome. Um, so tell us about your racing.
It's not really racing, but it's more a freestyle aspect. We do kind of race around. We'll fly together in groups. Um, it just a lot of that just entails finding, like you said, the smallest gaps, we'll say, to get through. And we travel around, been up and down the East Coast, out west to Michigan, flying abandoned buildings are really a lot of our urbex exploring type areas. We get the most type of flying skills out there. Um,
So you should talk to Kyle from our team because he does all of these. He goes on all these. Uh, man, what's he call them? Robin, do you remember off the top of your head? Um, man, I can't remember for some reason, but oh, maybe he commented. I don't know. No, but yeah, they find all of these abandoned places.
yeah, it's the
He
same type of
drives like
environments,
hours,
right?
like 8 hours away, and
Hmm.
he spends an entire weekend, 2, 3 days there.
Yeah.
Sometimes he goes for like a week at a time.
Yeah, we're
And
very fortunate up in this East Coast area, the Northeast, to actually have all these abandoned buildings. I know across the country, there's not so many, so it's
right.
actually
Yeah.
a delicacy
Well,
around here.
like a lot of the ones, at least the ones around here, you've got I mean, you've got several places. What was it? Concrete City,
Right.
but a lot of the places here are so accessible to the public, that they really get ruined. I
They
mean, there's a
do. Yeah,
beauty
they get.
to it.
Yeah.
There's a mix, right? There's a beauty
Right.
aspect to it because now you've got these
Yeah.
like
You
abandoned
bring too many people
places.
on anything, it tends to get ruined. It seems, but
Right.
yeah. Right.
Yeah. So you get these abandoned places where there's signs of life because people go on there. People go in there and they graffiti or they do whatever, right? Um, and then on the other end, it's like, you kind of also want to see it as it naturally, degrades and all of that. Um, so the cool thing about what Kyle does, which I assume you do as well, is he goes out to places that like people just don't know about.
Yeah.
It's a very small community that knows about it, and they're very
Yeah. We don't name drop the places, those
you,
really
you know
far away places. Yeah.
right.
Right.
So those places are like naturally withering away, and it's got its own different beauty to it as well.
Right.
Um, so um, yeah, man, I've always wanted to like shoot a music video in one of these like abandoned castles, basically. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's
a
just
huge
anything I can get
mansion.
into that's not going to be around, that's old, is something I like to capture, either in a cinematography aspect, or just really just rip through it any way I can,
Yeah, yeah,
if not both.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I find I find that drones are really underutilized in regular cinematography.
Yes.
I've always thought that, unless there's dialogue that needs to be recorded, why not use a drone as a dolly, or, a follow, or, instead of having somebody hanging out of your car to get, the shot of, the dude
Right.
riding a bicycle, get a drone to get
Yeah,
that
the $1,000 in
nice,
gear to set
smooth.
up a dolly or anything like that, you can
Right.
really just accomplish with one swipe of the drone.
Right. And again, that's what I really like about your style, is that it's like up close. You
Mhm.
still get those drone movements, but you get like, unless for some of them, unless you knew it was a drone, you wouldn't. You know what I mean? So, um, drone is the next best movement. Yeah.
They
You
are
know.
gaining traction. They're pretty much in everything anymore, it seems. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, I
slowly but
mean,
surely they are. They're
right.
still not utilized to their full potential, but it's nice to see them getting traction.
Right. Well, prices have dropped
Yeah.
drastically, so that's a big thing. Is you know, um, they've been so expensive for so long, and there was only just like a handful, like a really small handful, basically DJI.
Right. Yeah, they ran the market for a while.
Right. And now you've got different options, and you've got the market has more of a um what's the word I'm looking for? Jeez, man, I'm bad with words today. I'm so bad. Um, Competition, competitive.
Right.
So yeah, the market's getting more competitive, price wise and technology wise, right? Everybody wants to outdo the other one. Um, but you also build drones.
Yes. Yeah, we actually have a company, Team Maniacs, that we build drones. We
Yeah,
supply motors. Basically, we started over a year ago now, and we have a variety of frames. I think about 5 different frames. They range from the 5-inch freestyles to 7-inch. We also have the cinematic style, which is what we usually fly around the movie set or around people. And then we also have like a smaller 3-inch, which is sub 250 for the people that don't want to have to sign up for any regulations. Basically, they can fly that sort of drone.
nice. And then you've got your part 107, right?
Yes. Yeah, I've been fully licensed Part 107, fully insured now as well.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, a lot of people overlook that, I think.
Yeah, it is one of the highly overlooked things in with drone flying.
No, no.
Be good or be
But I
good
mean,
at it, I
it's
guess.
serious stuff. You can get in some
Yeah.
serious shit over it. Um, so what's the most challenging thing for you as a drone operator, when somebody when you're getting hired for a job, and you're walking in with no knowledge?
Yeah, the biggest thing I need to know is like the location. Obviously, we're flying a drone. Is it going to be somewhere that's indoors? Is it going to be somewhere that's outdoors? What type of environment is it? Does it have is it going to be overcasted that I'm going to need ND filters? The whole lot. What do I have to bring? Usually I can scope it out on like Google Maps. That's usually my target. Kind of just scope out the area, get like a little bit of a 3D view before I come in, and then I'll know what type of gear to bring on that. Assess the scenario, bring the drones that I need. Other than that, sometimes some difficulties are just expectations. Either they're too limited, like I know I can do more, or they ask too much, which is impossible in that tight area.
I gotcha.
It
Right.
seems to be a lot of the issues.
Right. Well, I'm sure you're in your process you probably educate your customers along
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
it's been a lot of the clients. It's been a learning experience on both ends. So we've grown. The shots from the beginning are way different from the shots from the end, and it almost makes you want to go back and do the shots over in the beginning because now they have the eye for it and they know what they're thinking about.
Right. So what's next for you? What's on the horizon?
Well, like I said, the FPTB Rippies is our annual event that we host yearly. That's coming up quickly. It's 13 categories that we have, and basically we enter. And then we host a live event in January. So that's coming up quick. That's one of our big events that we're hosting for. Team Maniacs is really looking to push out some more drones this year, maybe a 10-inch drone, things like that. We're also looking to get some meetups going across the country. We like to bring people together. Everybody's been new at some point, so it's nice to actually gather people together in this hobby and just help the people out that really need it. That's what FPTB Discord is all about. It's been just a great opportunity for people that come in and don't know how to solder, don't know how to put a drone together, don't know what the controller does, anything. It's just be able to help them in that aspect is great. That's just cool. A wonderful community, and it's one of the best parts of the community is just how much it just pay it forward.
Right. No, that's cool. And where do these where are you hosting this?
I believe the Rippies this year is going to be down in Georgia. Last year it was in Florida, and the year before that it was actually in Wilkes-Barre.
Oh wow. Okay. And that's where it started, in Wilkes-Barre?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So cool. Florida and then Georgia. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Get some good venues.
Yeah. So you've I'm sure you've seen these videos of they're like commercials, right? There's one with like a bowling alley, and it's one long drone shot,
right?
Like comes in through the door and like goes through the bowling alley all the way through the back. And are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have my own theories of like all the different things that go into shooting something like that. I'd like to hear yours.
Man, well, first of all, there's definitely a lot of production to it. It's not just flying the drone through. If a lot of those have setup time that you'll see where they'll block out a shot when they fly through, that it's going through somebody's arms or something like that, or the pins are resetting. So there's a lot of timing that really has to be coordinated. That's probably the biggest aspect of it. The flying skills, usually, the pilot's qualified. So it's just trying to get it all in one take. There's so many chain reactions that actually have to come together. That's probably the biggest difficulty of it all.
Yeah, a lot of choreography, a lot of timing, a lot of rehearsals.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure they didn't get it right the first time.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's not a one take, guys, and just one and done. But
right. So to backtrack a little bit about your licensing, what's the process to become a licensed drone pilot in Pennsylvania or in the US? Is this FAA is federal, right?
Right. So. Yep. Yeah. You go through the FAA. It's a rigorous test. They want a healthy respect for the heritage of flying and everything that's involved in it, from the ground up, from planes up too. So you need to understand the weather reports, how to read everything from traffic reports, the maps. Those are the bigger difficulties of getting the test. And then there's just the common knowledge of flying, which usually is easier than the other half of that. It's 60 questions. It's pass or fail, or 70% or better. So they give you a little bit of leeway, but they keep adding a lot of questions that just want to trip you up. You know how that goes, but
yeah. Well, what kind of like doors does that open up for you?
That allows me to fly commercially, any sort of exchange, whether it be a trade, even a trade. Like if I were to give a video for a free hoodie, that would be a trade that could be considered commercial,
Hmm.
and that could be fined under the FAA if they were to find out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but it allows me to do anything commercially now, whether it be residential, construction, music
Right.
videos,
Right.
entertainment.
Cool. So yeah, so without one, you can't really technically do weddings or anything like that either.
Yeah, technically,
Yeah,
right.
technically. Yeah, you can get some deep doo-doo. I have a drone. And it's, I don't have my part 107, but
Right.
it is registered with the FAA as all drones are supposed to be.
Yeah. For
So
recreational use. Yeah.
Right. So it's got like a label on it with its FAA number and everything. But there was a point where I crashed a drone. Yeah. Yeah. So
We've all
we
been
saw
there.
your drone flying earlier. Here's mine.
Did you retrieve it at least?
I am. Oh yeah, it was in pieces.
Yeah.
It was in pieces. Oh yeah.
Do we want to show him mine?
Oh, I have to upload it. Sorry. It's coming up.
Yeah, so nice of him to give me an opportunity to. Jonathan let me hold his controller. You bump one button, I'll tell you what.
Yep. So this one's gonna have a little cameo in there from.
See if you could guess who it is.
Guess who this is? Nancy Morris Photography.
To be clear, the objective was keep the camera on the stage at all times.
Yes. You did.
Like, to be clear, it was to keep the drone in the air and not hit anybody too. So you at least.
I mean, that was primary objective. I appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah.
So Jonathan, do you go to shows at all?
I've been to a few. Yeah. Beyond.
Yeah, you went to one recently. I could have sworn I saw you there.
Yeah, I think we were at the reveal show there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Forgot all about that show. Yeah, that's right. Am I going to see you at the next show?
I do believe so. I hope so.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him.
Bring your friends.
That's gonna, right?
Yeah,
bring
everybody.
They're gonna be competing. It's gonna be
bring the crew.
Good music.
Hell yeah!
I want to call Shenanigans.
Who's Shenanigans? What's the number?
Jonathan Shenanigans. I thought you said you're not going to be there.
I said I have to see.
Whoa. I don't know what just happened, but what's your favorite venue to go to in NEPA?
In NEPA?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That is. Because there's a lot of good ones.
Oh, there is a lot of venues. I don't know, just some of the recent ones. I don't even know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's been.
What did you think of the Keystone stage? I thought I love the Keystone stage.
Yeah, I liked it. It was cozy.
Yeah, I like the separation between the venue, the music side, and the lobby. I think that's
you can just go out and chill. That was nice.
Right. And they still have the the screen, the monitor in there where you can see the stage.
All the bands
and they're
set up
feeding the music as well.
They're able to set up their desks out there too and sell their merch.
Yep. But we're going to tell you and everybody else out there what is happening in the next 7 days in NEPA.
Hi, it's Robin with this week's original shows in northeastern Pennsylvania. On Friday the 11th at the Keystone Stage in Oliphant, E57, Days in Transit and the Broke Pines. At Breaker Brewing Company in Wilkes-Barre, Dustin Douglas. At McGrath's Pub in Dalton, Ken Norton. At the Lithuanian Citizens Social Club in Pittston, Frank Shannon. At the Wayne County Fair in Honesdale, Emily Naccio. At the River Street Jazz Cafe in Plains, Roderick, Pine Creek Academy, and Lale. At the V-Spot in Scranton, Portland Frank, the Holtzman Effect, and Variant Season. On Saturday the 12th, at Breaker Brewing Company in Wilkes-Barre, Young Burgo Duo. At Tappet Humboldt in Hazleton, Wayside. At the Crooked Creek in Hunlock Creek, Justin Bravo and The Kind. At Crotty's on Ash in Scranton, Winfield Gunner. At the River Street Jazz Cafe in Plains, Kyle Smith and Elephants Dancing. On Sunday the 13th, at Finnegan's in Scranton, Chris Jackson. At Brewski's in Bloomsburg, Pat Motto. At the Stonehouse in Carbondale, Static in the Attic. And on Wednesday the 16th, at the Tomato Bar in Pittston, Gracie Jane Sinclair. If you want your show featured on the next episode, go to thebigbreak.org/podcast and click the Submit Your Show button. That's all for this week. Make sure to head to a show, spread the word, and support independent artists. Thank you.
There is one more, right?
There is one more because
Oh wait, there's more.
I goofed. Good Things Are Happening Festival is going on. There's like 12 bands there. That's on Saturday, the 12th in Scranton. Definitely check it out, dudes. Definitely check it out.
Definitely. Check them all out. Check them all out.
Yeah, there's a ton of good music going on this weekend. Anywhere you go, any of those shows, you won't be let down. Yeah.
Hey, Nancy, did you see the video? Did you see the video?
Yeah,
that we
Nancy, you had a
doing
special appearance. Oh, she's so excited about all the good bands that are going on this weekend. As she should be. We all should be.
Exactly.
There we go. She's
yay. Let's see. So, like I was saying earlier, it sucks. It sucks that where are they? I had their video. I'm sorry, guys. There it is. It sucks that
here for this one.
It sucks that Wake Up Paradise had to drop out. I was really looking forward to seeing them play. You want to see their video real quick?
Sure.
I do.
Do you?
I like that. Yeah. I do.
Okay.
Personally,
all right.
Me. Yes, I do.
I think it's such an awesome song. Check it out.
Yeah.
So tell me what you said, and don't pretend to be sorry. I see you running around on me. So tell me what you said. Did you think you could take it? Oh, I know I'm letting you down again. Come on and try and fake it.
Are you ready now? I'm
So
ready.
ready.
Now. So ready.
So ready.
So ready. Yeah. So,
Six.
unfortunately, they had to.
That is a bummer. I was
It
looking
is a
forward to
bummer.
seeing them play live. I think that's what I'm looking forward to most with these shows is seeing
me
these
too.
bands get
Oh my
on
God.
stage because there's
Oh
something
my
about
God.
a live show and
There
these
is.
bands.
And there's
These are
so many good
quality
bands.
musicians, let me tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, what's Jonathan? What's do you have a favorite? I'm not allowed to say
Favorite?
my favorite. I mean,
Yeah,
I
Am I
you've
have
allowed to say
several
favorites?
covers too, so you've seen some of them live already.
Oh
Even.
yeah. Some of my favorites. Intoxication's a good one. I like them. They've been real good.
Oh, shout out to Intoxication. Hell yeah.
Sunday Morning. They put on a good show.
It's Monday
You
morning.
know, they made a 7-minute video, 7.5
Is it
minutes,
9 minutes or something?
7.5 minutes
It's a
for
good
their
That's
one.
good.
first time ever making a music video or ever really doing any like real editing.
I may be partial to that video. There's some drone footage in it. It's
There
not
is drone
mine,
footage.
but there's
That's
drone
right.
footage in it at least.
That's
So
right.
yeah,
And
got my vote.
that was also his first time, you know, doing anything like that with a drone. He bought a drone and just for this music video.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
obviously he's going to be doing more with it, but
Oh yeah.
I thought that was pretty freaking neat. Um, yeah,
Yeah, I got to
So,
talk to him. He said he's been flying for a while now, actually. So
oh yeah,
I'm really impressed when if you watch the video when he did the spinning over top of the lake.
yeah,
Yeah,
Pretty
that is
impressive. It
impressive.
wasn't done in post. That was him flying. So
yeah. No, that's
a good example of type of footage you can use in music videos for sure.
right.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
point, Jonathan.
let's see. So
Please,
we've
I'll be
got
right back.
Sarah Station, Sunday Morning, Intoxication, Roots and Bluestone, Phased, All Day Special, Before the End, Funk Musket, Dead Hour, Bullied by the Elderly, Black Winter, and Fatal Misconception, all playing on August 26th. Plus, we are waiting for confirmation for a closing band. So there will be 13 bands playing on August 26th at the Keystone stage. That's a lot of bands. The contestants will be playing 30-minute sets in sets of four sets of three bands, basically. So there'll be three bands playing and then an intermission. Mostly the intermission is to give the judges a break. Otherwise, they'd be stuck to their seat the entire day, and we don't want that. So three bands, intermission. During the intermission, we'll be playing the music videos for the bands that are coming up, the three bands that are coming up. And then, we'll just continue on. And when the closing band plays, which is not a contestant, that's when the judges will tally up all their scores and, we'll figure out who's moving forward. So, oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's exciting. You've been doing great with that.
What time does the 26th start? We are looking at doors opening at noon, I believe, with the first band going up at 1. That is a tentative schedule right now. We're still figuring out the direction we want to go with this because with 12 bands, all different genres, we've got some choices to make on the order that we put them in. So we've been having discussions about that. Good luck to all the bands. Absolutely.
You need to do an outside venue, and then we can get some overhead footage.
There's been talks about that. I won't say much other than there's been talks about like a 2-day festival camping thing. So
there you go.
Here in the area.
I know a drone guy.
I know. Do you? You should.
Yeah. I'll send them the info to you.
Yeah. Hook me up.
Word it right at the end.
So speaking of, like, how can, if somebody's out there and they want to hire you, they want to, reach out, how can they get a hold of you?
You can reach out directly to me at Facebook right through my name, Jonathan Stieber. I'm on social media accounts under Tinkertweak FPV. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, all
Did
the
you
main
say
ones.
Tinker Tweet?
Yes, Tinkertweak FPV is my pilot name. I like
what's
to
the
tinker
story?
with things, and then I, tinker with the drones, and I tweak them, and there we go.
All right, Tinker Tweak FPV.
Yes, that's my pilot name.
And what does FPV stand for?
That's first person view. That's the type of drones that you have to wear the goggles versus where they just have the remotes in the hand, like the aerial photography drones. AP FPV.
I gotcha. So that's different than POV.
Yes, kind of. That they don't call it point of view. It's
Okay.
first person view.
First person view. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. We got some comments here. He has a drone daddy.
It's my quad daddy.
Okay.
I almost wore his hat today that Ben had the daddy hat on too, and that would have been a good conversation icebreaker.
And do you have a website or anything?
The website we have is teammaniacs.com, and that's where you can go and you can find our team and all the things about our products that we sell. And we also have a website for Discord, discord.gg/FPTV. Anybody that's interested in drones can join the group. We love to help people. You can hang out with some of the rowdy people that have been leaving comments. It's always a good time.
Nice. And
meet my quad daddy.
And are you like currently looking for any kind of sponsors or anything like that?
Yeah, we're looking for sponsors for the FPTV Rippies event. If anybody's interested, they can contact the email address on or just directly through the FPTV Discord website.
Nice. And just like an overall, what kind of services do you offer?
Yeah, anybody in the music industry that's looking for music videos, for aerial photography, up close, proximity is my style. I love getting close with the shots, so it's definitely, like AL said, getting dolly slides or anything like that. It's really achievable with a drone. That's definitely my big target right now. I've been interested in the production side as well. Any movies, any leads on that nature.
Nice. Yeah, video is a close-up medium. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be close up,
right?
And that's what really sells. If you're shooting wide all the time, you should reevaluate things because
exactly.
It's meant to be close. It's meant to be close. You want wide, you go to a theater, and watch a play.
Right.
Yeah. So, and then you also do other things, right? Aside from droning.
Yeah. Well, I have a CNC business, which is cutting of materials, whether the carbon fiber, cutting out signs and that nature. And I also do 3D printing.
Nice.
I've been doing 3D printing for about 6-7 years now, I think.
Nice. How large can you print something?
It depends on the size of the object. They actually assemble and can glue together pretty easily. So if you take it apart in a CAD program and draft it out and then put it together, it varies. But one solid piece, probably about the build plate's usually about 18 inches by 18 inches and about 32 inches high.
Oh wow, that's huge for a 3D printer. Yeah, that's zinger. Wow, that's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, so you So do you 3D print your the bodies then for your drone?
Well, I cut the bodies for Team Maniacs, like the frames.
Yeah.
We cut on the CNC machines, and then we 3D print the accessory parts that soften the blows for the freestyle quads that, you know, you don't always make it through the openings, and sometimes you hit the walls, or so you need to protect the camera on top because we run an action cam on top, which is our media.
Right,
So those are the 3D printing parts.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So let me see here. I'm looking for this other video, and I'm really not good at this. Let's see. I do want to kind of go back and talk about this like contest just a little bit, because one of the bands that, now that they're not in it, you know, I can say this, you know, out loud. Like, one of the bands that I was really hoping was going to make it through into round 2 didn't, and they are Sound of a Smirk. And I was really kind of like bummed out when you know the final day came, and I want to share this music video with you guys because I thought they did a really good job. Sound of a Smirk.
Counting spaces in between different two. Wiping makeup off, it's hard to chew. Faking smiles for any for the lens. Sobbing, shower, and cleanse, and cleanse, and cleanse. Your world, one song to sing to. Sorry to say, but we're no problem. Here it is, that's your chorus. I hope you're as miserable singing as I am. Dragging harder on each to the right, pulling further as you crawl through your sweat. Throat is blistered from nicotine dreams. The only thing coming true are screams and screams and screams. You all want a song to sing to. Sorry to say, but we're no puppet. Here it is, that's your chorus. I hope you're as miserable singing as I am. You all want a song to sing to. Sorry to say, but we're no puppet. Here it is, that's your chorus. I hope you're as miserable singing as
Don't you hate it when your views go down?
Like it just happened like just now. Oh wow. Bye everyone.
Bye. Love
don't-
y'all.
please don't.
Oh my god.
No. This is funny, but it's please come back.
Yeah, we love you. So, you know, we're coming to a end of our show here. Jonathan, would you like to plug anything? Hey.
Just shout out to everybody at FPTV Discord. Appreciate all the help I've gotten over the years, and look to help all the other people that come around.
Any
Oh, yeah.
shout outs
That's a
to
big
your
one.
rowdy comment section here?
Yeah, you got
I
a
can't
rowdy
see them
comment
all,
section
but
here.
I'm sure they're
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
you'll have to
definitely
at some
some whew, wow.
There's
Damn.
a lot of love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All sorts of love here in the comment section of what is it? YouTube. It looks
Don't
like.
even. Yeah, I was gonna say let's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not draw
Um,
attention.
Why not? Why not?
Never check the comments section.
But yeah,
Yeah,
you
never read
guys
the
that are
comments.
watching this, if you enjoyed the show, and even if if it's your first time here, welcome. We have more shows coming. We have had more shows in the past. This is episode 30 of season 2. Wow. Right?
Can you believe it? You said it,
No.
and I was like, "What?"
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We accidentally started a podcast on our 2-week vacation after last season.
Yeah.
Here's where we are now.
My bad. But
Stay
yeah,
tuned
so
for the 1-year anniversary episode, by the way.
oh geez, I didn't even think about that yet. Did I? Did we talk about this?
Only
I
a
think we
little.
did. Only a little. We did. But anyway, regardless, please like, share, subscribe. The ones that have commented, man, some of y'all.
Please like,
Awesome.
share, comment,
Continue.
subscribe.
Continue. Please don't stop.
Go find me. Anyway,
So Jonathan, thank you. Robin,
Thank
thank
you guys. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
AL. Jonathan, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
And to close out the show, since we did not get to play their video at the round 1 reveal, we've got Fatal Misconception. Good night, y'all.
Oh.